I am more than exhausted. And I got a few scenarios to talk about. I'm hoping y'all here to listen, but if not, you can go ahead and click off. I'm just doing this for me to get this off of my back. My exhaustion is, let's talk about the Caucasian folk. Now, yesterday I went to the store. I had this one Caucasian following me. In the car driving. So I'm always looking, keeping my head on the swivel. So I go ahead and get in the store. Well, as I'm walking through the parking lot, this one white woman, she said hi to me. She made sure that I looked at her and I turned my head. I did not speak to her. So let me tell you. Now, either she spoke to me just to hear my voice to see if I was a foreigner, an immigrant, or whatever, or she was just being nosy. There's too many of them helping other people who are not us to stay on our land. I'm not speaking to them. Don't speak to me. I'm gonna turn my head like I don't see y'all. Do not speak to me. I do not want y'all speaking to me. So they always have some sort of agenda and you don't know which way they're going. So I just turned my head. I'm real good at it. I can ignore you like you wasn't there. I look you straight in your face and I will turn with no regret. Now, these immigrants who are getting their temporary status reviewed or whatever to stay here, wherever that's going to make it final, they need to say no. Donald Trump, you did good so far. You need to do much better with getting these immigrants off our land. And I don't give a daggone how you take the hour. Because we truly know whose land this really is. But since you're the president, you better push your power. I am so tired of hearing these immigrants saying that they are us. And you FBAs, you know those foreigners are saying that they are FBAs, right? Or Black American. That's why I'm not calling myself. I am not an immigrant. They can have it for all I'm concerned. Because none of that is on the books of law anyway. Because what they do when it comes to law, they don't say that they are FBA or Black American to get their stuff passed. They go ahead and say that they are Haitian or Jamaican or African or whatever tribe they from or whoever, whatever. But when they get in trouble, they blame it on the Black Americans, the FBAs. So they blaming it on y'all. They're not blaming it on me. And I believe a lot of these FBAs on these channels are immigrants. trying to say that they us, but they will straight up say their people came here in the 15, 1600s. Boo, my ancestors was here centuries before the 15, 1600s, as y'all say. So how are you indigenous? Stop saying that you're indigenous. You're cosplaying, because that's not what indigenous mean. If you came here in the 15, 1600s, you're not the original of this land. Stop it. That's why I think a lot of y'all are immigrants. And that what the ethnogenesis genetics bullcrap that y'all talking about. So, what they got to do with it? That's not indigenous. Humpty Dump. Y'all getting on my last nerves too. Because if you're not us, you're not indigenous. You're not aboriginal. You're not autochthonous. No, I don't give a daggone how your genetics change. You're not us. Quit the cap, as y'all say. Quit it. And I don't even know if I put that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. These people that is in the government who are the immigrants, anchor babies, talking about the one Haitian talking about I don't know no Haitians on welfare or what? Wait a minute, what do they call it now? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all getting assistance. She's a dang on lie. Y'all really know what I want to say, but she's a dang on lie. What they do is go up under black. We need to change who foreigners call themselves when they come to our land. We need stiffer laws on immigrants. They need to be really stiff, just like the other countries, because we can't go to Haiti and talking about we Haitian. We can't go to Jamaica and talk about we Jamaican. We can't go to Asia and say that we're Asian. We can't go to Africa and say that we're any of those tribes. And y'all know it. When I say I'm exhausted, y'all, I am under, I don't even know what the word to call it. I am more than exhausted. Way more. I don't know what it's going to take. And I still say that we need our own political party to fight this. And I believe a lot of people who told us to sit back and not fight are immigrants. They were not our people. Stay home. Don't fight. Rest. So the immigrants can sit there and fight and win. Do y'all hear what I said? I believe those people who told us to rest, sound like us, looking like us, are immigrants. Stand down so they can win. When are we going to stand up, y'all? I'm ready. And if y'all not ready, y'all better get ready. Because it's going to be a WAR if we are going to win. We have to put on our armor and get it stepping. I'm ready. If you're not ready, you better get ready. Because I've been saying this during the COVID, because I thought it really was going to happen then. Y'all need to get y'all hands ready, y'all weapons ready, your armor. You better get your armor. You, unless y'all know how to do it another way. Because back in the day, we ain't play this mess. We were in the government. Our people were in the government blocking all of this bull crap. Because this bull crap that's going on now could have went on back then. But our people were fighting back against those immigrants. And that Al Sharpton and what is his name? Not Ricky. What? Roland Martin. All of them Boule folk. Yeah, they was fighting against Al Sharpton back in the day, y'all. I remember, and I'm like, I just didn't understand. But like I said about before, my grandma said, "Do not trust that Negro," and she said a lot more words than just Negro. Do not trust him. And I never looked at his lineage or whatever, but he is for the immigrants. He has always been for them. He has never been for our community. And now they trying to make him the leader of our community. No, they making him the leader of the immigrants, not us. They're not passing anything for us. They're passing stuff for the immigrants. This is not an immigrant nation. This is not an immigrant nation. This is Indian land. This is our land. And we need to take it back. It is time, y'all. It is time to take our land back. I don't know if y'all are planning on getting into the government, but we must do something before WAR begins. And if anybody want to know how to win it, you can come and talk to me. And if you're not my people, do not come to me. I'm not her. Y'all think y'all can outsmart us? My grandma gave me some great pointers. And if you're going to come to me, you're going to have to come face to face, not in no channel, not over the phone, no kind of airway. It's going to have to be face to face. And if you think that you're an agent and you can come talk to me, I can smell y'all a mile away. I can smell you, and I don't give a dang on if you get some babies to come to me, some adolescents, some teenagers, some old scraggly woman or man. I can smell you a mile away. Don't try me, because you don't know me. Because I'm tired and I am exhausted. I am under exhausted. I am over exhausted. Don't you try me. And I don't give a daggone how special you think you are or trained. I'm not the one. So, if you come to me, you got to show me your papers. You have to, yeah, you have to show me your papers. And best believe when you show me your papers, I am going to put my hand over your papers. This is how deep I go. I will, before I read your papers, I am going to put my hand over your papers. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. Close my eyes. And if I don't feel the spirit of the ancestors, I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to get up out my face. Try me. And if you don't think that I sound exhausted and you want to come and try me, I don't care who you are. I am overly exhausted. I am for ICE. I think more of our people, copper colored indigenous people, need to get into ICE. And you better know how to throw those hands and use whatever is on your hip. You better know how to use it because you know they're going to come after us. I think if I was younger, matter of fact, even at my age, and if I didn't have bad knees, I would sure enough be in ICE. I would apply for that. I sure would. Especially if I was military trained. This is and has to stop. What I was going to say is this is more than exhausting and it has to stop. They have to get out of our land. We don't care what your land is. Our land get tornadoes. Our land get flooded. What do? We go to another part of our land, don't we? So why can't they do it? And then build up to wherever it needs to be built up at. I don't give a dag on how big or small they country land is. They not gonna build their land being over here. I'm tired. Oh my, I am more than tired. They need to go. They need to go. I am not comfortable with any immigrant over here. Man one. And I don't give a dang on the color of your skin. Has they passed anything for us, you guys? Has they passed any laws for us? They let those people steal our money. They giving them protection. They letting them stay here even longer. It's not like they just came over here 2 years ago, or they've been over here. So why do they still have temporary status? It's temporary. It should not go or be prolonged. It should not. They already had it. They been had their land had been always been destroyed. It never been up. They never built their land. So what are they talking about? They need to go, all of them. Every last one. I don't give a dang on what anybody say. And if they want to take my video down, so what? I'm getting it off and I'm posting it. Whatever. Y'all, what are we gonna do? I am ready to stand up, y'all. And don't be saying, well, vote Republican, because they're not for us either. I don't even know why y'all be talking to even the Republican side. It's the same daggone bird. They are all related. They all came from the Eastern Hemisphere. What are you talking about? I'm talking to my copper colored indigenous people. Y'all talk about the Democrats, but the Republicans aren't even any better. What are you talking about? It's the same daggone bird. And then some of y'all say, well, I'm not on either side. But then you start talking Republican. Who y'all think y'all fooling? Because y'all starting to sound like immigrants. I've been seeing it. I be seeing some of y'all talking points that, I mean, the red flag be waving all in my face. As soon as y'all say something, y'all be sounding like y'all immigrant, trying to say that you're indigenous. I'm not trusting none of y'all. Well, I ain't gonna say none of y'all. Some of y'all. It's just strange. Especially when you are talking about our elders, or, well, was my elder, um, before y'all was even born. Like when y'all talk about like Martin Luther King, y'all talk about Malcolm X. But my understanding, Malcolm X was, I think, Jamaican or something, or had Jamaican or whatever. I just don't know about y'all. I think that's why I'm mostly exhausted, because y'all not talking about how to eradicate this. I'm trying to put it in a way. This wound. I'm just going to put it, eradicate this wound. Get it to heal. Because I don't see none of y'all making moves. I don't. Y'all talking about, I hear some of y'all talking about getting them off our land. And you're happy to what Trump is doing with ICE. But if he was doing a good job, we would be much happier. Is this all smoke and mirror? I listen to some of y'all and I can't even finish watching y'all channel because y'all be talking out the side of your necks. It don't make sense. You say one thing and then you say another. And it's like either you confused or you're not us. Something just isn't right. Stuff isn't adding up to me. Stuff is not adding up to me. Because for all I know, you folk who's talking about you indigenous and your people been here and you got your paperwork. And I'm not saying all of y'all, but y'all not even showing any kind of proof. Y'all just talking to make money on your channel and to come up with books. If your books don't have any significant, how can I say, like stuff from the archives in it, I'm not buying your book. They can, because I know many books I have read and I've seen lies in it. It was a book. You know how Alex Haley did? You can be doing the same thing too. Mm, mm. Everybody want to make money off our people, and you may just not be our people because you know how to research. But one thing I haven't heard was something my grandma said, and I've been waiting for y'all to bring it up. Either you looked over it and said, nah, because we don't want their people to really see the truth, or you just haven't found it. It's out there to show that we are the true indigenous people of this land. Oh, it's out there. I've been waiting. I haven't seen it. Well, I don't be looking at y'all page, but I'm thinking if you would say it, it will go so viral that it would just come to my page like everything else. When I hear it, best believe I'm going to shout it out. I haven't heard it from anyone's page. And there's certain people talking about, well, I was the first one out here who did this. Boo, no, you wasn't. We was saying this stuff in the 70s and the 80s. You wasn't the first. What, on the channel? That don't make you what? Make you what? I'm the first one who. No, we was saying this when y'all was children. Y'all just didn't want to listen. Because y'all just thought y'all was just too grown. Y'all didn't want to listen to your parents and your grandparents or whomever. Y'all wasn't listening. Y'all was out in the streets. Go back in time. Y'all was out in them streets. And now that y'all can get on some YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and to put this stuff out like it has never been out before or have been told. I remember telling people in the 80s that they were Indian before there was all these channel bullcrap. Y'all not the first with this bullcrap. Y'all just wasn't listening. Y'all didn't want to listen. When I hear people say that, that tears me up. Like, who are you? So what? You get on the channels and start talking about it. We've been talked about it, especially in 1988. When that African American, y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all wanted to be African so daggone bad. Now, we was saying it. We are not African Americans. Y'all the one who wanted to be an African. Y'all came over here until y'all really found out the truth. Us older folks just shut our mouth since y'all didn't want to listen. Why talk to people who don't want to listen? How you want to answer that? Why talk to people who don't want to listen? Talking about we didn't tell y'all. Yes, we was trying to tell y'all. If y'all was born between 1988, well, if you was born between, I'm going to say 1980 and 1999, we weren't calling ourselves African American. Y'all the one who pulled that African American card and wanted to be African, thinking that they were better than us. That was y'all. Don't be blaming that on us. Do not be blaming it on us older folk. Even the one who has passed on. We weren't hollering that mess. When you seen us with some daggone picket signs talking about some African American? We're African American. And the ones who did was talking about they was African, go see that psychiatrist. Because a lot of them had to go see a psychiatrist. They was sitting in the seat on the couch with a psychiatrist, trying to pull that African stuff. I remember my grandfather said, I went to a rehabilitation home where he was at, and someone walked through the door. I was sitting right next to his bedside, and he was like, who is that African? I was like, Granddad. I'm thinking that he had dementia or something. I'm like, Granddad, that's your child. He said, I ain't have no children that was African. I ain't have no African children. And then what they had on wasn't even African attire. It was just what they had on and had that head wrapped up like they were an African. They really thought that was African clothing. My grandson, I ain't had no African children. He said none of his children are African. So who is this African walking toward me? Huh. I really thought that he remembered me but didn't remember his own child. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of them and a lot of y'all just needed to see a psychiatrist. Something was wrong upstairs. I never called myself an African American. Because I knew since a child that I was not hearing us as an African, as being African. All the stories that came out, all the stories the elders has told, none of it had to do with some daggone African or Akabulin or however you pronounce the word. Never have I heard them talking about some daggone slave ship coming over here. But y'all gonna listen to these stories of these immigrants saying we came over here on some boats. Told y'all I'm exhausted. I am so done. I am not going to get off my channel though, because I need to see what's going on, and I'm getting ready to pull some people card. Either you're us or you're not. And if you're us, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? What's going to go on? Because things going to have to change, y'all. Things are going to have to change. How you going to let some daggone immigrants, unless you're an immigrant, let these people do this to our people? Since you young folk don't like us older folk, Because I hear y'all, I hear the tone in y'all voice when y'all talk about us, which is sounding like an immigrant. Because that's how immigrants talk to their elders. I would love for y'all to say some of the things that y'all say about us to my face. I'm not even going to say to our face, to my face. Because I will be ready for you. I dare you to disrespect us in my face. Let me get off of here. And if y'all can't understand, now I'm seeing some of y'all. Now I'm going to give it up to some of y'all who do respect, and I'm just going to say me. So I'm thinking if you're respecting me, you are respecting all the elders. Because some of y'all will come to me, and I guess y'all, y'all looking at my picture, and y'all thinking I'm either y'all age or or younger. But then when I tell you in between what age I am, then y'all change up. And let me say thank you, because we had to respect our elders, and it didn't matter what our elders did. And that's what y'all don't like, because we respected them, and it didn't matter what they did. I mean, there was something. I'm not talking about like heinous things. That's not what I'm saying. Don't twist my words. I'm not talking about heinous things. Okay? We respect our elders. Usually, other elders check them if they did something wrong. It wasn't our place to check them. That's where some of y'all younger folks get it twisted. But I can tell the ones who was raised right. And I sometimes I listen to some of y'all and be like, who the hell raised you? You must be an immigrant. All right, let me get out of here before I will say other things. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.